just
okay. Are you doing intro talking though? You do the intro talking.
Yeah, you do it.
Oh, okay. And we're live in 5, 4. What's going on, everyone? And welcome to another very exciting Otaku podcast episode. We're your hosts, Jonathan. Wait, do we want names in here?
Yeah, I am Jonathan.
J-Man.
J-Man. We also have Double D Man.
Double D Man.
Double D Man. The Will of D.
The Will of D.
And I'm Robert.
Hey, Robert! Long time no see, man.
Formerly known as
Jason's Rock Band.
Jason's Rock Band.
Well, welcome to the Otaku podcast. How we doing, everybody?
Whoops.
Oh no! Press the right button. Yeah.
Everyone's doing good. They're doing good.
This is why we shouldn't have a soundboard in any of our things.
Well, they're not labeled. They're just colors. How am I supposed to know what sound it is by a color? It's just
That wasn't a
colors.
joke.
They're just supposed to memorize the
Audience.
colors.
Believe in yourself.
Yeah. But if you do make a joke, now I know that orange is laugh. These are all the preloaded sounds on the Rodecaster Pro. So,
Yes.
anyways, anyone can obtain these sounds for the low price of whatever this cost.
Whatever this thing costs.
You got it as a Christmas gift.
Yes, maybe.
From himself.
From myself.
From myself. Yes. In July.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so there wasn't as much going on this week. I'll just do a wow right now because before we started, we kind of started getting into the solo leveling bit and how you missed it, but you didn't really miss it.
Yeah, I was disappointed because I came up to visit these guys and I was like, man, I missed the solo leveling episode yesterday. Sarah and I are going to be displeased.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jonathan's like, oh, they didn't make one.
Yes, that is what I sound like.
But how Jonathan sounds right now is his radio voice. His normal voice is
It's a lot more froggy. He's
Yeah.
like, hey guys, let's do the Otaku podcast.
yeah, he's changing it right now.
Yeah.
My
It's-
alter ego is Kermit. No, they unfortunately announced that they are skipping this week. They will come out with episode 8 next Saturday.
They better give us
So.
2.
It better be twice as awesome.
Twice as awesome.
It's been very awesome. I've been quite pleased, as I think the general consensus is pleasure with this episode, with this show.
Hey, talking about pleasure,
That's the
though.
word I'm
Can
going to use.
I at least say about solo leveling that I didn't really like the intro, but after listening to it 5 times, which is a curse I have, I love the intro.
Yeah,
I do. It slaps.
it does slap.
And
Actually,
it's going on my playlist.
I didn't even realize the first time I listened to it that it was in English.
Yeah, I know, right?
I heard some English words, but I was like, I can't, there was definitely a thick accent, so I couldn't understand it. And then I was actually tried listening the last couple episodes, and yeah, it's nice, and I can understand it if I try.
Yeah, I like it, and I do think it's kind of funny if you notice in the intro, it like ends, but then it starts again.
Oh,
You know, at the very end, like you just like, oh, we did it. It's like da da da.
just kidding.
You know, it goes again, and you're like, oh, okay, I'm still here for it. All right.
Yeah.
So we got to get you caught up.
It slaps,
I know,
but the outro does not slap. It's meh,
Yeah.
at least in my humble opinion. So
Well, if we ever successfully do an anime intros and music episode. Maybe that'll show up. I don't know. We'll have to see how much it grows.
Continuing WoW weekly anime update. If you didn't know what that was,
I actually didn't know what that was.
now you do. Wow. It is WoW.
Wow, weekly anime update.
Wow.
Wow.
Trailer for season 3 of That Time I Got Reincarnated by a Slime, or as a Slime came out. And I am super excited because it's coming out on April 5th. That's pretty soon.
5th.
I'm super excited.
Well, you know what else I think?
What do you think?
I think you should look at this dope picture.
Oh, that is a cool cosplay.
Maybe I'll send it to you. We'll add it in
Show
post.
the camera.
Let
Yeah, that's...
That is Rimuru.
Is that somebody stopping by your wife's booth?
Yeah, so my wife did a convention, and there's a lot of cosplay. This is more of a festival, but a lot of cosplayers still show up, and she sent that over to show you. So
Very cool.
it was really well done.
I
Really well
appreciate it.
done. So,
I am looking forward to my Melim figure that's supposed to be coming. It's supposed to be coming. I think it's also supposed to come in April. So
you can snuggle with it on the couch while you watch the new season.
It'll be just kind of like this without touching it.
Yes.
Because I don't want to break it.
Yes.
No. So I'm excited about that. Did you guys watch Avatar: The Last Airbender?
No. The new live action series.
Yeah.
Haven't yet.
Have you started it at all?
I've started it, so I'll give my 2 cents, having only watched 2 episodes, because I was hearing people talk about it online, and it was kind of unavoidable, but they were crapping on it pretty hard, and I was like, oh, come on. And I watched it. I've watched what I've watched, and it's they changed some stuff that I don't feel like is necessary, and it's mostly the acting that I can't stand. It's not great. It's kind of like I'm watching a play.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like how you felt about the Percy Jackson.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
similar
Percy
feel.
Jackson was way worse. Like, I could probably watch all of this and be fine. I couldn't continue watching that. It was horrific. It was like grating on my ears. It was so bad.
Well, when I get back next week, I'm going to start it.
Okay.
I'll start it. Did they release the whole thing right away? Okay. It's
At least the first season, yeah.
All right. Well, I will watch it. I love Avatar: The Last Airbender. I was there opening night, midnight showing for the movie, which broke my heart. I attribute that largely to the reason why I'm fat today, because I ate so many pancakes out of depression that night. But anyways, so we'll see. Maybe I'll have faith.
Have faith. Okay. Let's see. So they released kind of a tentative episode release schedule. I guess not a schedule. They announced how many episodes each season is going to be, or each arc, not each season, each arc of the remake of One Piece. So let me know what you think about this.
Okay.
East Blue Saga, 25 episodes.
Okay.
Alabasta, 29. Jaya and Skypiea, 21.
It's pretty short.
Waters, yeah. I mean, for both of them.
Yeah.
Water 7, 34.
That's short.
Thriller Bark, 12, really short. Summit War, 27.
Okay.
Fishman Island, 15. Dressrosa, 37.
No way. That's the biggest one so far.
I know, that was kind of the
37.
telling.
Are they cutting out like the tournament?
Like the whole thing? No. Whole Cake and Zoe, 27.
No way.
And Wano, 37. That's all they've said so far.
So is it 37? So like 10 or like 12 per arc? Not arc. Crap. What do they call them in Wano? They have the 3 parts.
Parts?
Yeah, there's parts. Is it like 12 per part? It's probably more like
Probably.
5, 10, and then the rest are in Onigashima.
Yeah, I have no idea how it's split up, but
I mean,
I mean
that's
that's
pretty
still
cool,
quite the cut. It's like 200 and I'm bad at math. 200 and something episodes versus 1,000
though. Wow.
and 90 something episodes.
The only thing that really matters to me about this is, are they keeping the same voice actors?
Oh yeah, I don't know. I really hope that they're keeping the same ones because I mean they did they're doing Eggman or Egghead Island. Oh, man.
Playing Sonic.
Yep, playing Sonic. Egghead Island, they switched over to Wit Studio. So that style of animation that they're going to be doing the reanimation of. And I mean, if it's exactly like that, just, starting from the beginning, I'm really cool with that. It's great.
I mean, I still want to give a big shout out to the awesome folks at One Pace. They're doing a good job, even though the studio decided to essentially do it themselves.
Yes.
But so I don't feel disheartened. I think no matter what, I like the original animation. I think the new animation is going to be cool too.
Mm-hmm.
And it'd be nice to have 2. I could watch one and watch the other one.
Well, I guarantee you people are going to watch it and rip it apart because something's missing that they felt like shouldn't have been missing.
We'll see. I think if Luffy, for example, if she doesn't voice Luffy in the new one,
mm-hmm.
that's going to be the biggest. Just
Rip your heart out.
like so sad. That is Luffy.
No, she's the only one who can do that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Correctly.
But with it being that short, you could probably watch it, Nate.
It'll only take you
I like the live action one, and
Good.
I'm becoming a fan.
It's a good age for the One Piece fans out there. I was talking to Tyler, and I told him we need to, despite not having any money, either of us, we need to get like 10 grand in the bank as fast as possible so that when One Piece ends, we can just go to Japan, all expense covered, One Piece extravaganza.
and watch the parade that
The
will
parade.
inevitably happen.
And the festival, the fireworks.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
I want to be on that trip.
You should come on the trip.
Let me know when you go on that trip.
Whenever One Piece ends and the festival happens.
Is One Piece ever going to end, though?
Yes. And I mean that's kind of something we're going to talk about because you've read the latest chapter, right?
Yeah, we're getting into the end game, and this chapter dictated that this is actually. I mean, we knew that for a while, but this chapter
It was pretty telling.
Yes,
Yeah.
we're ending the story soon.
The battles were just getting so big, and you could just see it's collecting more and more to the point where at some point it's gonna just explode. So a lot happened in the last chapter. Caribou, no surprise to anyone, betraying the Straw Hats.
I mean, he didn't really even betray him because he wasn't even
He wasn't really.
a part of him anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah,
he he finally went and did what he was going to do, and he's trying to join Blackbeard. Kizaru and Saint Saturn are just getting straight handled by Luffy, and I love that. Like Saint Saturn, the look in his eyes are just madness. Like he is losing his freaking mind.
Yeah, he's done. Just by the fact that Kizaru is bloodied that bad. He was already hurt pretty bad, but he's bloodied. And Saint Saturn has pretty much lost all traces of sane mind. I think the fight's going to be over soon, especially since he has backup coming.
Yep.
So,
I think this is. I like that Luffy is kind of showing for the first time that he's like, I am a Yonko, and this is what I can do. Like I can handle an admiral and an elder at the same time.
yeah, it's reminiscent. Just so you know, Nate, Luffy's fighting two extremely powerful people right now. That even last arc would have been difficult. Even to conceptualize beating. And he pulled a Spider-Man 1. You ain't going nowhere. I got you for 3 minutes. And so it's just kind of funny to see it just unfold like that. Because he literally says that. It's like, you're not going anywhere.
Yep.
And it's like
grabs him.
Weren't you the one who was supposed to be escaping? And now you're not letting them escape. So.
How the turntables have turned.
Yeah.
I did want to point out that, and I think I mentioned it in our last podcast, but I feel even more so now, confident that Bonnie has a good chance of joining the crew, and I think as much as I want Yamato to join the crew, and like you said, she probably will eventually, but like to some extent, but Bonnie fits better because she's in like a Robin-esque situation where the world government is going to be chasing her down endlessly, and she doesn't really have a strong, it's not like Wano with Yamato, like they don't have like a bunch of strong people supporting her if she decides not to go with them. She's been wanting to meet Nika, found him, and she needs somebody to help her survive, essentially. And the only thing that I think that might deter that is the fact that the giants are here. She might go back to Elbaf with them because they could protect her.
Yeah, no, and I think now that we know we're in the end game, he's got. Some people have been trying to say, right? Oh, Luffy wanted a crew of 10. Well, with him there is 10, or with one more he has 10. And so if not right now, then you can pretty much guarantee that there's not going to be a 10th, and he is the 10th. But if she joins, then that's the 10th. Remember, which it's not set in stone. He can change his mind, but I think Oda put that in the beginning just to really drive that point home that he didn't want a giant crew. He just wanted friends.
Yep.
And the past few chapters, Luffy and Bonnie have been, bantering well,
creating that dynamic.
Yeah. So, anyways, by the way, Bonnie is that 12-year-old.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
The 12-year-old.
Yeah, that everyone thought wasn't 12 up until the reveal not too long ago. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Luckily, no one really talks about that anymore because I think everyone just realized that's not a big deal because that wasn't the intent. But, anyways, not to rehash that conversation.
Yeah, we'll just close that up.
Yeah, we'll just
put it in a box.
Yeah. She knows what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think that's all I got as far as new stuff. Oh, I guess I was going to point out that based on what happened this chapter, especially with the pacifistas, where Bonnie has that control, and that's kind of why the world government is going to be endlessly going after her. I mean, she has effectively her own army with her. So I guess that's another possibility, is like if she's able to like get the pacifistas to join her crew, then she's fine.
Yeah, I could see her being like, okay, pacifistas, come with me. I'm going to go help my dad out here.
Yeah.
So let's go do this.
So as much as I want to get my hopes up about, another cool character joining the crew, there are other possibilities that Oda's probably going to go with because he's a troll.
Yep.
So cool. All right, I wanted to play a game.
Okay, I have to probably turn away, huh?
Do I
I have
get
to
a
look at Nathan.
I don't have
Love games.
game music or thing here, but here you go.
Oh,
Was that the game song?
Yes.
This is going to be horrifying
All right.
for Daniel. Just kidding. It's not. It'll be fantastic.
Magic.
Magic.
So you want me to look away, right?
Yep.
Look over here at
Okay,
Nathan.
so
Oh no.
I'm going
I
to.
looked into his eyes.
We are very much on the One Piece train today, and that's fine because that's great.
I like One Piece. One Piece is cool.
One Piece is cool. Good
Almost
job,
as cool as
Nathan.
Two Piece.
Old school. Is
Press the button.
Oh,
See, they laughed. No.
see, she gets it.
She gets her and all her friends.
All of our friends, all you guys, and thank you for attending the live showing,
Thank you
by the
for
way.
attending. Yeah, oh my
Oh
god.
wow! So stop.
Thank you. Wow, that's amazing.
You know, pretty soon I'll be able to stop going into your room at night and whispering, why you should like One Piece in your ear.
No, that's appropriate.
Should have saved that sound for that moment.
Okay, so the game we're playing is What's That Laugh? And
What's that laugh?
that's Nathan's laugh.
Oh yeah. Dang it! I should have got that point.
So I'm going to play a few One Piece laughs. As people may know, they are
How do we buzz in? Do we just yell it out, or what? Or is it every other person?
yell it
Yeah,
out.
just yell it out.
Whoever you think it is.
Oh, I'm so confident. That means I'm going to do so bad.
I feel like you should get all of these. If you don't, you're pathetic.
Get ready for me to be
No pressure.
pathetic. I do bad at tests. That's why I'm a degreeless urchin.
Decorating urchin. That's new. Okay. All right. I'm going to play it. Get ready.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna say that's Doflamingo.
You are both correct.
Well,
Did you mute my audio?
I would like to
you
point out that I
dirtbag?
was the only one that
Wait,
actually said it.
Sorry,
No-
Nathan is the only one
That's
who got
true.
that.
I
Dan-
wish I knew that was.
Nobody heard
Doflamingo.
Daniel say that.
I'm getting attacked by
Oh
lights.
man, I'm
So yes,
so bad at this game.
It's too bad.
That was really good. Good job. You know so much.
Okay. Next.
Okay.
Here we go. Yeah, it's happening right now.
Oh, easy. That's it. Gecko Moria.
Moria.
Maria.
I thought you said Geico Moria.
Geico.
The insurance.
Yeah, he's in the anime.
The Geico from the insurance from Moria,
Mines
the
of
mines of Moria.
Moria. Oh man, you should have made it harder. Okay. Let's see.
I've only seen like 3 episodes of the live action.
None of them laugh
That's
this
my
way.
extent of this knowledge.
Okay. Numero 3. I only did 5.
Okay.
So
All right, and I've got one so far.
If
and
you
you've got
miss
one.
one,
Yeah, we
then-
each got one.
We've each got one.
Caesar Clown.
Caesar's something.
I had to say it fast and they couldn't steal it. Caesar Clown.
Nathan gets half a point, and Daniel gets a whole one. Very good.
All right, guys, I'm doing good.
You're doing well.
I got 1.5. You only got 2.
This one's one of my
That's true.
favorites.
Is that Pika?
Yep.
Okay.
I didn't know we were bringing Pokemon into this.
He's Pikachu.
It's Pikachu. Choose that Pokemon. Who's that Pokemon? Yeah, so Pika from
This Rosa.
Dressrosa arc.
The Doflamingo family.
He ate the Ishi no Mi, which allows him to merge and manipulate stone. Unfortunately, it does not
Help his
fix
voice.
his
very
voice.
much. He talks like a chipmunk.
Yep. Okay. Okay. Is this number 5?
Okay.
So this is for all the marbles, by the way.
All the marbles.
Monkey D. Luffy. I already got it.
Oh, good job.
Yeah, okay, that's
you.
Kaido. I was gonna say I'll give Nate a chance.
You're just like, oh, wait a second.
I'm just gonna wait a minute.
Very good.
Kaido.
All right, good job, Daniel.
I did it.
Nice one.
I am certifiably a freak who knows what too many people sound like when they laugh.
I should. We'll have to do more another time because there are so many of those laughs. It's great.
I'll do 5 for you.
We were definitely on the same wavelength though, because like I don't think we've ever even talked about doing that.
Oh,
And
I know.
I showed up, and you're like, I was thinking we should do the laughs, and I was like, I literally queued that up, and I was just gonna surprise you, but
Well, it's
I mean,
funny
it was still a
when-
surprise of what the laughs were. You didn't know, but
Yeah. I was like, I'm gonna get. I was looking at my phone to find the laugh video and everything. So you know what we need to
Yeah.
do next time? I'll host it, and we'll get Tyler on,
oh yeah,
and then that way you both have seen it,
yep,
and that way, like, I mean, Nate almost had me there, but
yep.
It was a close match.
We almost had to go into overtime,
Super Bowl.
like the Super Bowl.
the superb owl.
The Super
Just as
Bowl.
popular.
See, she gets it.
She laughed.
I do find it interesting that our audience just on cue could just everyone stop laughing at the same time. See, they thought it was funny. They thought, wow, that's amazing.
They just stopped
It is
altogether.
We all know.
Somebody's out there just going.
It's like a conductor.
Wow, good job.
Cool. All right. So you've been watching. What is it?
My Hero and
No, the other one.
Ragnar Crimson.
No, the other one.
Migi Todali.
Yeah,
I finished it.
that's the one I was thinking of when I asked, but I couldn't remember what it was called.
Did you watch any of it?
Not yet.
Okay. So I'm curious. Let me tell you about it, Nate, because I told Jonathan about it.
Mm-hmm.
So there's this kid, right? He's at the orphanage. He's like 13, and this rich, like kind of not rich, but like wealthy couple. They're older and they couldn't have kids, so they come in to adopt a kid.
Ideal
Well,
situation.
this kid, it works out. Well, there's a bunch of kids at the orphanage, and they want to for sure get adopted, so they pull a ruse to get adopted. And so they take the kid home with them, right? Well,
The couple,
the
the
couple
wealthy
takes,
couple takes the 13.
adopts the kid. Well, what's funny is this is how weird anime gets. So it's not just one kid. They're identical twins, but they're pretending to be one kid.
Oh, interesting.
And so, like, one of them, they'll take turns hiding under the table during dinner, and they'll just like pass food under the table.
Oh.
And they'll like, one of them will like climb on like at the corner of the wall, and while the other one's like talking to them, and they'll basically take turns doing stuff, or they'll wait till their back's turned, and they'll just like both do something really quick.
Wow.
And so it's basically just two people trying to tricking an older couple that they're one person.
So it's like a comedy, or is it a horror?
It's
for
actually
some reason the way you started describing it made me feel like it was
because
a horror.
one of them's like crawling on the walls.
well,
I can see that.
I will say this: it's there is some funny parts in it, but it's a murder mystery.
Ah. Okay.
So like I said, there's funny elements because the concept's kind of funny, but it's actually a pretty serious tone. It's a whodunit.
Who gone done it?
So interesting.
I recommend it. Like I say, the pacing's weird. The show's pretty good, and it resolves in 13 episodes. So you can go start to finish. There's not going to be any more after that.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing else they can do. They ended the story. Like, it's not just like, wow, we're happy, move on. No, it's like they ended it. Like, you'll see.
They die.
They die.
Just kidding.
Spoiler.
That'll end it fast.
Yeah. So,
Dang it.
anyways, yeah. Try that one. It's pretty funny. But yeah, besides that, Ragnar Crimson and My Hero.
Okay. How's My Hero going?
Man, you haven't seen it all? You have seen it all.
I have not seen it all.
But that's weird to me because you were telling me about stuff like
I
years
just
ago
like
about the future. Like I heard Who Stars and Stripes was from you.
I can just see the future.
Yeah.
No, I watch a lot of YouTube and people talk about MHA all the time. So
Well, I won't dig too into it, but essentially, it's all out war.
Mm-hmm.
Like heroes versus
villains
versus the Liberation Army.
Oh,
and so
I didn't even know about the Liberation Army thing going on.
Well,
so.
there you go. So basically, it's just all out warfare right now. Everything's a battle zone.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of death. So Sarah and I watched a lot on Friday night, and we were on a super cliffhanger.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, oh, gotta go up here, and we're both just like, we want to watch more.
It's 2 a.m.
It was really late.
Gotta go to bed.
We had to
I
wake up at like 4 next day. So, anyways, they're releasing season 7 this year. So after this season, I don't know. Is that going to be the end? How can there be more than after what I'm watching? The world is like...
It's ending. It's on fire. I don't know.
Anyways, we'll see. Pretty good. What have you been watching, Nate?
The Office super fan episodes.
The Office.
For the third time.
Only the third?
The super fan episodes.
Oh.
Yeah, the third. The whole Office season.
20.
I'm pretty sure I broke 10 at this point. For watch these. I have yet to be is it bested? Does that mean?
Yes, defeated.
I've yet to be bested in any Office trivia competition I've been in. I've always won all those trivia, so none of them, unfortunately, there was money on the line, but I should consider that at this point.
Yeah.
You know what we should do is a good episode.
You should get into gambling. It's it's not
gambling.
addicting.
It's totally chill.
Is it gambling if you know you're going to win?
Michael Jordan would say no.
Okay. See,
And he's cool.
And he's a billionaire. So.
and he can slam dunk.
He can.
Yes.
So
He has all that going for him. He must be right.
yeah.
So here's what we're going to do. Not right now, but at a future episode. I'm going to come up with 10 questions that are really hard for One Piece and 10 questions that are really hard for The Office.
Oh.
And you guys will compete
Good
that
luck.
way.
Okay.
Because you've seen One Piece extensively. You've seen The Office extensively.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's a good thing.
It's a fair competition.
Fair competition.
Fair.
And I will host that, and we'll do 10 questions each. The loser has to buy the winner a burrito.
Any burrito?
Any burrito.
What if
And
we
the
tie?
other person has to eat it?
If we tie, does that mean that you buy us both a burrito?
If you both get all the questions right, I will buy you guys both a burrito of my choice. No. Let's just say it's got to be a good burrito. You know. Quick story time. When Nate and I were barely knowing you, and we asked if you wanted a burrito from.
I was gonna bring this up actually.
That was awesome. Remember that?
What?
Okay.
So we went to that Mexican restaurant on Main Street, and anyways, we got some hot sauce.
Uh-huh.
It was like the hottest sauce that they had. We tried it, and it killed us.
Okay. You were going to try to kill me?
We put it in the burrito.
We put it all inside the burrito, and this is probably like maybe the second time we had ever met you.
Okay.
You came for an after-hours project, and we're like, hey, we got you a burrito. And we wanted to see you like, oh, my gosh. And you just kind of like, and then you came over and like worked, and then and you did some things. And Daniel and I were like,
What the heck?
I do have a pretty decent tolerance for...
I mean, it's kind of mean because we didn't really know you well, but I think that moment solidified, oh, this guy's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
So,
This guy goes hard.
you can handle
Like
this
him.
heat.
He can handle the heat of the moment.
all right, so stay tuned for that episode to come up in the next time frame.
In the next future.
Yeah, I think next time... Are we doing the thing with
We're
Tyler
doing-
next time? Or
So on the 10th,
on the 10th?
well, we record on Sundays and we release the episodes a little later, but on our next, in 2 recordings from now, we're doing the big one.
Okay. So yeah, next time is Tyler going to be on the next one, or is it going to be us?
We need to talk about that because these guys are going to be at my house.
Okay.
Yeah, he's coming to visit me.
Yeah, I am.
He's
Cool.
a coward. He's not going to come back in July anymore.
That
Anyways.
was terrible. Daniel manipulated me.
I'm
saying
also...
Arizona is super chill during the summer, and it just happened to be like the hottest
day
of
in the world.
We had a
The history of the world.
a consecutive 5 days over 120.
and I had just left where I'm from, which was probably in the 70s or 80s.
Oh my
Almost
gosh.
doubled the temperature.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
terrible.
Good times.
Yeah, winter is a great time to go to Arizona, and I'm all about doing that again.
There you go.
So,
Anyways.
all right. Well, thanks for listening, everybody. We'll see you in the next one.
Peace. Oh, I did a peace thing. Did you do a peace thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I did that. Well, we can't both do the same thing.
You gotta do a different
Peace.
thing. Metal.
All right, send us out.
Thank you guys for joining us in the Otaku Podcast. We have been excellent hosts
We have.
for you.
You have
we
enjoyed
tell
this.
you.
You loved it.
You thought this was great. We were like, man, but you thought it was great.
Yeah, we didn't do a good job, but at least you have low standards. So, thank you.
Thank you for having low standards. Thank you.
涙の色はエメラルドブ宝石みたいに光ってる流れ星を見上げていたあの夜も